Hello and welcome to Rapyd Bytes. Today we're going to look at the hosted subscriptions page. Rapyd is an API first company, and here on Rapyd Bytes we'll show you how to work with our API to accept, hold, and disperse funds anywhere using local payment methods. Comment below or join our Discord and forum community.rapyd.net to connect with other developers, ask anything fintech, and just connect with our greater Rapyd developer community. So thanks. Again, we're going to look at the hosted subscriptions page. This is so exciting. The hosted subscriptions page is a hosted PCI compliant page where you can create create the page and collect ongoing payments or subscriptions from your customers. This is based off of through the Rapyd API, you create a product that you have created and has specific variables and information, data, and then based off that product, you create a plan in which is the offered, price and kind of offering to your customer, and you present that plan to your customer through the API or through this page. This is also, you can generate out of the client portal. Won't be doing that today, but we'll be looking at how to do that through Postman just in Sandbox. So right now I'm on the API reference page here on the subscription object hosted page. And so here we see the fields and the descriptions of those fields. I'm going to jump down to the call, create subscription by hosted page, and here we see the request body. You don't actually see any of the amount here, and so that's why one of the reasons it's in all the plan. Now you just see the quantity that would be the amount of maybe plans that would paid. This would maybe be a amount of subscriptions. If you're gonna buy two, maybe it's a gift for someone. You buy a year worth of, year subscription for someone else, as well as yourself, for the next holiday or event. And so one thing I did want to mention is this is so exciting. It's announced on our changelog, so has some information here and little of what the page looks like. I'm going to be heading over now to this page here. This kind of follows the client portal flow of the hosted subscriptions page. Actually, jumping back to the changelog, this does link the page where you can follow the flow here, and it'll show you kind of what that looks like. And so I'm going to jump over to Postman. For that, I do have webhooks going to this page. So hopefully, as we create this and generate the payment, we'll receive some webhooks. And so I'm just going to jump over to this request. You can always create new folders. Duplicate new folders. Remember, there are certain headers you want to add to each specific request, so make sure you have those. Oftentimes I actually can duplicate the requests for anything new coming out, and it will have similar, if not all the headers related. But here we see the base URI would basically be sandbox api.rapyd.net/v1, which is also in my sandbox environment /checkout/subscription. So that will be the endpoint, and then we have the amount of basically subscription items is 1, but here is the plan created from a product to a plan. So let me actually just jump to create, let's say, a product. And so the type does have to be a service. So this would actually be something like this. Parking, and so I create that actually statement descriptor. I don't know why that is so long. And so you create that, and then out of that you grab the product and create a plan. And so you grab that plan ID and then create it. Now, I already have one, so we won't be using that. But let me, it looks like it went away now. Hosted subscriptions page. Again, we saw the endpoint. We have customer ID, country, Great Britain. There is no amount here because that is actually in the plan. But there is a trial period that you can do. So we'll send that and take a look. Oops. That sometimes happens when I don't press the right key. All right, and so now that'll jump to the subscription, 165 per month. That sounds like pretty good parking to me. Actually based on where you live. But if you live in the city in San Francisco, and so now I'm just going to input some numbers. I think that's good. One more. There we go. Yep. I'm just inputting the city and then the region. This was actually it's supposed to be in Great Britain, but I'm just putting in Sandbox information. So let's just put San Francisco. Again, this is all Sandbox information. Awesome. Looks like it went through. Great. Cool. So that was successful. And looks like we do have some webhooks that went through. Here's our invoice, as well as payment succeeded. And then customer payment method created. And here is my card ID that was created with the address, the webhook ID, and so yeah, that's awesome. It went through. So let's go actually looking for a different plan. One thing that I did want to make sure to note is if you go back to here. So here is another example. Creates this subscription by hosted page, also with trial period. Trial period is null here. One thing I did want to note in this response, or maybe we could go here. And so in this response, let's see. So the usage type is license. So now this is required, specific to a basically licensed, service. And of course, similar, it does require this to be a service rather than a good. That's why there is basically a what do you call it? Parking that we did. And so let me search up. So product type services. And so that these are actually required for you to generate hosted page. So it so far it wouldn't be like, an ongoing good being sent to you, whether, it's shaving products, that is most likely to be expanded, but that's what is offered right now. Any type of even digital or parking or any really type of service, cleaning services. And so I'm going to go back to the plans. And so let me just grab this one. And I think this is the amount is for this would be actually 150. Let me go find one that's 0. I think this should be, oh, that's metered. Metered. You know what? Actually, this might be the same. That's totally fine. Okay, actually, we'll see. And then let's do Singapore. Okay, cool. And now this is actually the same customer. This is actually a really cool example. So the same customer going back maybe for a different subscription that they're going to start, and maybe it's a different price, a different plan. This happens to be a similar priced plan, and their card is here, and so you could start that. Of course, there's a trial period for this. Awesome, and that went through. I'm just going to click finish. There's the dynamic Rapyd website, and then here we have our basically the webhook, and so here we have the invoice created. Let me jump to list subscriptions, or actually retrieve. Subscription item, or no. I could actually go to list subscriptions. Get subscription item. Okay. Okay, actually let me jump here. And let's see. List subscriptions here. Got it. All right. That was a different API call, but here now we can see this is the subscription that was created, and again, here's another 30 days until basically the payment is due. The amount here is 150. Basically here's the trial end in the Unix time, and as well as we do see usage type is licensed, type would be services as well. So yeah, just wanted to show that on here on Rapyd Bytes, just that retrieving the subscription here, and so that would be payment/subscriptions, and then the subscription ID. And so thanks again. Thanks so much for watching. This is really cool, really exciting, I think. So today we looked at just the documentation on the subscription hosted page, as well as setting up a few different requests, as well as in the currency, completing those requests and retrieving the subscription the right way. So thanks again for watching. Have a great day.